Hello and welcome to the Black Corner. In this video, we'll explore powerful quotes from Black physicians/doctors whose wisdom goes beyond the clinic, offering lessons on perseverance, equity, and the human spirit. These reflections are not just about medicine, they're about life, courage, and the pursuit of a healthier, more just world. 1. I feel that the recent ruling of the United States Army and Navy regarding the refusal of colored blood donors is an indefensible one from any point of view. As you know, there is no scientific basis for the separation of the bloods of different races except on the basis of the individual blood types or groups. Charles R. Drew, physician and surgeon known for his groundbreaking work in blood transfusion and storage. This quote is pointing to a moment in history when the U.S. Army and Navy rejected blood donations from Black Americans during World War II. Dr. Drew criticizes this policy, calling it indefensible and highlighting that it has no scientific justification, since blood is only differentiated by type, not race. The message, when systems divide us based on false distinctions, courage means standing up to remind the world that we are one human family. 2. Dig a little deeper, and it's often personal reasons that drive people to fight for things. Dame Elizabeth Anayamu, who was the first sickle cell and thalassemia specialist nurse in Britain. This highlights that activism, courage, and persistence are often fueled not just by abstract ideals, but by personal experiences. When people are directly touched by injustice, they find a deeper drive to stand up and push for change. The message, true strength often begins in personal struggle. When our own lives are touched by injustice, we gain the fire to fight not just for ourselves, but for everyone. 3. Don't be afraid to follow your dreams, be realistic in your choice and take time to know yourself. Samantha Trauss, first female pediatric orthopedic surgeon in the UK. This emphasizes courage balanced with self-awareness. Dreams are important, but pursuing them wisely requires knowing who you are, your strengths, and your limitations. The message, dare to dream boldly, but ground your journey in self-knowledge. The better you know yourself, the clearer your path becomes. 4. Life is not equal or fair. Kevin Fenton, a public health physician and infectious disease epidemiologist. This recognizes a tough truth. Everyone faces different circumstances, challenges, and privileges. The playing field isn't even, but acknowledging this reality helps us focus on resilience, perseverance, and creating fairness where we can. The message, life may not be fair, but your strength lies in how you rise above challenges and shape your own path. 5. As my training progressed, I knew I had to dedicate my career to helping poor Black communities to obtain access to quality healthcare and improve their health outcomes. Marilyn Hughes Gaston, MD, first Black female physician to become director of the Public Health Service Bureau in the U.S. This reflects a personal commitment born out of awareness and compassion. Dr. Gaston's training opened her eyes to systemic inequities. Seeing how underserved Black communities struggled with limited access to care inspired a lifelong commitment to use her skills for justice, equity, and healing. The message, true purpose is found when knowledge and compassion meet. Use your skills to break barriers and bring healing where it's needed most. 6. It's important to have a humane approach and recognize that you're treating a patient, not simply accumulating data. Louis Wade Sullivan, MD, American physician, who served as the Secretary of the United States Department of Health and Human Services. This stresses the difference between seeing medicine as a technical task versus a human relationship. Healing is about compassion and empathy, not just numbers or test results. Empathy improves trust, connection, and results. The message carries more than science, it's humanity. Healing begins when we see the person, not just the data. 7. The greatest challenge I faced in becoming a neurosurgeon was believing it was possible. Alexa Irene Kennedy, MD, She became America's first black female neurosurgeon in 1981. This reveals that self-doubt can be a bigger barrier than external obstacles. Skills, training, and opportunities matter, but the hardest step is often having the courage to believe in yourself and your potential. The message, the first victory is in your mind. When you believe in your possibilities, no dream is too big to achieve. As we close, the words of these doctors remind us that medicine is not just about curing illness, but about healing communities, breaking barriers, and standing for justice. As we reflect on these quotes, may we be inspired to dream bigger, act with compassion, and continue the work of building equity in health and beyond. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay inspired.